by Ephraim Halevi called Man in the Shadow. And he mentions that one of the objections the Europeans have to allowing Turkey into the EU is that there are 2 million Iranians or Turkish citizens living in Turkey, or some large number like that, and then the Europeans would object to Iranians being able to have a free movement in Europe. Is there?
This is the first time I'm hearing it, and I doubt that we have 2 million citizens of Iranian descent. I doubt that very much, but I've never heard of this before. I don't think so. The European objection to Turkey is very much about power. Turkey entering the Union, probably with 80 million citizens, would be the most important actor, along with France and Germany. The voting arrangement now, the change that's done to the constitution, how the EU decision-making procedure will take place, is designed on the size of population. If Turkey would be a 20 million population country, it would be a very different discussion that we have to make. The whole cultural argument, identity argument, it has resonance, and it's overshadowed by the inability of European host governments to integrate Turkish/Muslim communities living there. I myself am a son of a Gastarbeiter. I was born and raised in Germany. Immigration, integration is an important issue in Europe. The last election in Germany that we just followed, primary issue was integration, immigration integration. It's overshadowing Turkey's membership. Size overshadows it. And the future identity of the Union, Europeans do not have a consolidated vision about what kind of Europe should emerge. What should it look like? Should common agriculture policy be part of the Union? Big discussion. Talk to the French, talk to the Poles. We get very different responses. But regardless of what the Europeans are doing and saying, we will continue to push through reform, first for our own citizens, secondly to join the Union. And the discussion about Turkey joining is the debate maybe 10 years later. And there is no need to put a label on this discussion now. We can continue the process and then talk about the final status.
My name is Hon.Suat. I'm sorry for my bad English. I am chairman of the Birlik Party of Uzbekistan. First, small little bit remark about 1915 events between Armenian and Turks. Everybody has to be very careful about it, because history know about confrontation Turks of Armenia, and Russians know about it too very well, and they use. I have facts and a lot of rumors in our country, in Central Asian countries. Russians used Dashnakiyun troops in fighting against Central Asian Turks nations. And there was a lot of, I say, facts and rumors about genocide made by Russian, but by hand of Armenians. So that's why Armenian people have to be very careful in this question, because this problem will be rise up too much. It will ignite this kind of process in Central Asia too. Now Central Asia society is very far from these problems. They maybe don't know about it, but if Armenians will ignite, rise up this problem, they will ignite our people in Central Asia. Because actually, genocide Russians against Turks of Central Asia by the hand of Dashnakiyun's troops. And my question is not about it, about relations between Turkey and Central Asian Turk Republic. Of course, it is not, I understand that it is not maybe saying about talking about it. That's why you never mentioned even
it's probably also compared.
Central Asia was of a lot of time under Russian occupation and even under Russian pressure. That's why more important, not more important, very important too, relations Turkish and Russian. Yes, I understand twice mentioned about it, twice they mentioned about Russia, and it is very important. And I don't know how you pay attention about it. I don't do it,
Yeah, sure.
listen about it, but I will give you one example and I'll
Could you
explain
please wrap up your
my
question?
trouble. In 1993, when I first started in Turkey, I need some dictionary. Because, of course, we are Turkey, but our language is different, but I know that there is no dictionary of Uzbek Turkish. I know very well Russian, and I began to look for a Russian Turkish dictionary. And there was, in Turkey, there was not Russian Turkish dictionary. And I asked my friend from Istanbul University about it. He said, we don't love them. That's why no dictionary. And I said, so Russians love you, and that's why in 4 universities of Soviet Union had Turkology department. So they love you? No. They.
No, I can tell you, it's not about loving the
That's
Russians.
why. And now, you are not continuing this policy that time. That time was very wrong, and that my friend said from university. I think, he said, he realized, I think even meat doesn't have Russian Turkish dictionary. Meat is, everybody knows, it is analog of CIA in Turkey. Thank you.
Okay, I apologize for not mentioning the Central Asian component, but I think our lives have become so much enmeshed with the Middle East, we sometimes forget that there's other parts of the neighborhood. On the Central Asia bit, I can proudly say that one of the first visits our President President Gül did, was to Central Asia. We feel that our former President Ahmadinejad did not have a lot of interest in Central Asia or in foreign policy, for that matter. So the good work that was done by President Demirel over the years, the personal diplomacy he engaged with Central Asian leaders, has pretty much come into a sort of pause with Ahmadinejad. And President Gül now is intending to make up for those 7 years, engage with the leaders in Central Asia. We know how much the personal relationship with Central Asian leaders has an impact on how these countries devise their policies towards other countries. So President Gül, who already as a foreign minister has extensive links in Central Asia, is intending to capitalize on that as our president. And I can assure you there will be an intensification of our relationship with Central Asia, not only in energy, but also in the economic field or in the cultural. And the reason why you couldn't find a dictionary in '93, a Turkish-Russian dictionary, is because prior to the disintegration of the Soviet Union, if you had any interest in learning Russian, or have any sympathy to Russian history, you would probably be a KGB agent, or you would be one of those people who were somehow socialist, Marxist, whatnot. So nothing to do with not loving or whatever. In fact, our people exhibits quite a bit of affection to Russian citizens. I don't know how many 10,000 Turkish men are married to Russian women. The south of Turkey now, the Russian citizens are demanding churches and schools that teach Russian, because of so many live now in the Antalya region. Most Russians think Antalya is Turkey's capital.